Hey everybody, Lucas Welsh here. We got this wicked little Martin guitar for you today. Stay tuned, we're going to review it. Alright, so the beauty of what I do is I get guitars and instruments in that I wouldn't, normally have in for myself. Like I wouldn't buy them for myself. So what we've got today on the dock is this little Martin travel guitar. It was just in for a little bit of a setup. It was pretty stiff. So a little bit of a spring tune-up, if you will. Okay, and I do a lot of this kind of stuff. I call it health and wellness checks. Usually a couple times a year, the same customers bring their guitars in, change the strings, give it a clean, check the action, make sure the truss is adjusted. On the violins, it's the same thing, like just make sure everything is adjusted peak performance-wise, that the bridge isn't bending. Anyway, we got this little Martin, I believe they call these like the Travel Series guitars. Laminate neck, laminate back and sides, solid top. Laminated end blocks, like plywood end blocks, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. It's got a Martin, or not a Martin, it's got a Fishman preamp in it. It's a bolt-on-ish neck. What do you mean bolt-on-ish? It's not, like what you would think of as a bolt-on neck, whereas the bolts are doing the sole job of holding the neck onto the body. There is a mortise and tenon in here and a single bolt that holds it together. And what my understanding is the bolt is really the clamp when they're doing the glue up procedure. So they glue the mortise and tenon and they use the bolt to secure it. It's another way of doing it. Okay. Fast way of doing it. Bolt on is pretty fast too. I like the idea of a mortise and tenon with a bolt. I wish there was two bolts, one for the top and the bottom, because then, even if your glue shrinks, changes, whatnot, or stuff happens, you've got a little bit of potential there for, tweaking it. But regardless, it's a neat little guitar. It just needed a little bit of a truss rod adjustment, and we took some material off of the saddle here just to bring that action down. When it came in, the string height was like closer to 3.5 to 4 mils, and so now we've got it at a cushy 2 mils, which is pretty much right on the money for where it should be. Not bad sounding little guitar. I mean, they are what they are. They're a great little option. This, lots of times, people think that these would be great little kid guitars and whatnot. And yeah, you would think that. The size is good and everything. But the neck is full size. So you got a pretty wide neck. Like, what are we at here? We're an inch. Right up at the nut. 9. An inch and 5/8. Is that what that looks like? I think that's what that looks like to me. Inch and 5/8. 9/16, 5/8. So it's got a wider neck, not a wide neck or anything crazy like that. It's comfortable for me, and probably for most of your 12-year-old kids and up, probably good to go. This would be a great little option. But you got to always be a little bit careful. Just because it's small don't mean it's appropriate, I guess is what I'm saying. Anyway, a great little guitar. Decent little sound. I mean, I'd like to hear it plugged in. I don't have any recourse to really plug it in, and I'm not set up really that I could make it nice for you guys to hear what it would sound like plugged in anyway. So, yeah, there it is. There you have it. A little bit of a Martin travel guitar. Made in Mexico. CF Martin & Co. Anyway, cheerio.